Champions never complain. They are too busy getting better. You dream of where your heart wants to be. The hardest time to say goodbye is when you have to, but don't want to. No more expectations. Just go with the flow. And whatever happens, happens. Behind many strong independent women is a scared little girl that learned to get back up after she was knocked down and to never depend on anyone. I overthink because I overlove and I overcare. Situation will teach you the real meaning of life. Blood makes you related, loyalty makes you family. This current chapter in my life is going to be the one I will be thanking myself for in the next. It's time to put things right with me. Switch your mentality from I am broke and hopeless to I am growing and healing, and watch how fast your life changes. For the better. Some mistakes take us to the right place. The best revenge is no revenge. Move on. Be happy. I felt special until I realized you talk to everybody like that. Reserve your heart for someone who deserves it. Don't give a lecture to someone who needs a hug. People who consistently and consciously hurt you do not deserve more chances. They deserve less success. Calm but alert, relaxed but ready, smooth but sharp, humble but confident. I told you what hurt me, and you did it perfectly. Respect your time. It's always trying to give you the best. Use it well. The things you really need are few and easy to come by, but the things you can imagine you need are infinite, and you will never be satisfied. If you hate a person, you hate something in him that is part of yourself. Don't be afraid to open your gifts just because it may make others uncomfortable. If you let a person talk long enough, you will hear their true intentions. Listen twice, speak once. I am normally a person with a lot of patience, but don't test the monster inside me. The greatest weapon against stress is our ability to choose one thought over another. Don't run from your fears. Sometimes our lives have to be completely shaken up, changed, and rearranged to relocate us to the place we are meant to be. That's the thing. We can't force the people we love to choose us. But as long as we choose ourselves, then maybe one day the right people will see us for who we are. Sit with warriors. The conversation is different. I do not wish that we had never met, but it is good that we are strangers again. If you stop texting, I will stop texting too. I respect your peace. You will never know courage if you never taste fear. But one may say something and yet not be able to do it. Try, for instance, lifting yourself up by the bootstraps. Anyone who doesn't recognize what you bring to the table doesn't deserve to eat with you. Nobody has it easy. Everybody has issues. Life happens. You never know what people are going through. So pause before you start judging, mocking or criticizing others. Everybody is fighting their own war. What we think, we create. What we feel, we attract. What we imagine, we become. Don't change your heart. Change the people who have access to it. Energy is so contagious. The energy from people who you hang around can rub off on you. Be careful who you are spending time and energy around. Your whole life has been designed for your awakening. Somebody asked me, why do you stop talking to some people without an explanation? Because people know what they have done to me. I am not about to address anything to a grown person. You moved how you moved, and I moved out your way respectfully. I will remember you as you were no more, no less just the love of my life. I used to think I was introverted because I really liked being alone, but it turns out that I just like my peace and I am very extroverted around people who bring me peace. If you want to be with me, you need to prioritize me. I deserve to be someone's first choice, not just an option. When things don't work out elsewhere, I value myself too much to be just a backup plan. God gives us the ability to run when all our strength is gone. He even gives us the ability to soar against all the gusts of wind. The circumstances of life that seem to make it impossible to keep moving forward. Sweet girl, you control the vibes that occupy your space. Don't be afraid to open a few windows to let the trash take itself out. Be careful what you tell people. A friend today could be an enemy tomorrow. When you do things from your soul, you feel a river moving in you, a joy. The one who falls and gets up is so much stronger than the one who never fell. You don't always have to tell your side of the story. Time will. Crying does not mean that the person is weak. It means that the person has a heart. Every single person on this planet has a story. Don't judge people before you truly know them. The truth might surprise you. When the right spirit walks in, the wrong spirits get nervous. You were never meant to keep forever. So why does losing you feel like this? Just because a person smiles all the time doesn't mean their life is perfect. That smile is a symbol of hope and strength. If wasn't winning, you wouldn't care. An unexamined life is not worth living. The desire to know your own soul will end all other desires. A person who loves you will never stop believing in you and will never let you go. no matter how hard the situation is. I accept apologize, but I remove trust. I choose to play stupid, but trust me, I know everything you think I don't. In today's rush, we all think too much, see too much, want too much, and forget about the joy of just being. People ask you what you do for a living so that they can calculate the level of respect to give you. It hurt because it meant something. What we had was real. The more you are grateful for your life, the more you will appreciate your journey. If I have to lose my mind to find out who I am, let me lose it forever and find myself planted somewhere well. It took me a long time to develop a voice, and now I am not going to be silent. Be slow of tongue and quick of eye. One should never fall in the belief that you can find someone to pick you up. People need to learn that their actions do affect other people, so be careful what you say and do. It's not always just about you. Sometimes the most powerful thing to be is underestimated. Those who judge will never understand, and those who understand will never judge. May every kind thing you do be out of love, not for love. Be careful who you let on your ship, because some people will sink the whole ship just because they can't be the captain. Most painful thing ever is having feelings for someone you can't be with. No tree can grow to heaven unless its roots reach down to hell. I don't like to talk about my situation because I know if I talk, I'd cry. If someone doesn't appreciate your presence, make them appreciate your absence. Leaders don't force people to follow, they invite them on a journey. Psychologists say when someone's stuck in your mind without no message, no calls, it's because that person is. When someone always in your mind, it's because that when he is thinking something about you, which causes the energy from his mind to collide with yours, and you also start thinking about him. According to psychology, I learn to give not because I have much, but because I know. To know what people really think, observe what they do, not what they say. What's in your head is far worse than what's living outside. I tried so hard to be everything that you wanted that I forgot who I was. I exist too much. I feel too much. Think too much. Reality is crushing the life out of me. I hate when people can't see the wrong in their actions, but see the wrong in yours. I am not like others. That's where you made your first mistake. You can remove someone from your life, and still truly want what's best for them. Just because there is a distance or detachment, it doesn't mean that head has to fill that space. Being alone has a power that very few people can handle.